Hey there, my friend. Have you ever felt like the world's negativity is pulling you down? Like every news headline, every critical comment, or even your own inner doubts are piling up, making it hard to stay positive. I've been there. We all have. Today, I want to share with you how to build a positive mindset that's like a shield against the noise of negativity. This isn't about ignoring reality. It's about choosing how you respond to it. I'm going to share some stories, some lessons I've learned the hard way, and practical steps to help you find calm and clarity, no matter what's going on around you. So grab a seat, maybe a coffee, and let's dive in. First, let's talk about something I learned from a mentor years ago. Your mindset is a choice. I was in my 20s working a job I hated, surrounded by people who seemed to thrive on complaints. One day, my mentor, an older guy named Tom, pulled me aside. He said, "You can't control what people say or do, but you can control how you let it affect you." That hit me hard. Tom was a guy who'd been through tough times, lost his business, faced health scares, but he always had this unshakable calm. He taught me that negativity is like a storm. It's always going to come, but you decide whether to stand in the rain or build a shelter. That shelter is your mindset. Start by choosing what you let in. For example, I used to scroll through social media endlessly, absorbing every angry post or bad news story. It drained me, so I started curating my feed, following people who inspired me, who shared ideas that lifted me up. It's not about pretending bad things don't exist. It's about focusing on what fuels your growth.
Now, let's get practical. One of the most powerful tools for a positive mindset is self-reflection. I learned this from a woman named Sarah, a CEO I met at a conference. She was wildly successful, but what struck me was her calm, grounded presence. I asked her how she stayed so positive in a high-pressure world. She told me she starts every morning with 10 minutes of journaling, not just writing to-do lists, but asking herself, what am I grateful for? What's weighing me down? How can I show up as my best self today? I tried it and it changed everything. Journaling helped me notice patterns, like how I'd spiral into negative thoughts when I was tired or stressed. It's like holding up a mirror to your mind. Try this. Every night, write down 3 things that went well that day, no matter how small. Maybe you had a great conversation, nailed a task at work, or just enjoyed a warm meal. This trains your brain to seek out the good. Over time, you'll notice the negativity doesn't hit as hard because you're building a habit of seeing the light, even in dark moments.
Another lesson came from a tough period in my life. A few years ago, I was dealing with a family crisis, work stress, and honestly, I felt like I was drowning in negativity. A friend suggested I try mindfulness. I'll be honest, I thought it was just sitting cross-legged and humming. But mindfulness is simpler than that. It's about being present, right here, right now. One exercise that helped me was the 5-4-3-2-1 technique. When I felt overwhelmed, I'd pause and name 5 things I could see, 4 I could touch, 3 I could hear, 2 I could smell, and 1 I could taste. It sounds silly, but it grounded me. It pulled me out of my head and back into the moment. I remember doing this one day in a park, feeling the grass under my fingers, hearing birds chirp, and suddenly the weight of the world felt lighter. Mindfulness isn't about escaping negativity. It's about not letting it control you. It's like an anchor in a stormy sea.
Finally, let's talk about the people around you. I once worked with a guy named Mike who was a chronic complainer. Everything was a problem, his boss, the weather, you name it. At first I'd join in, venting alongside him. But I noticed it left me feeling worse. Then I met Lisa, a colleague who had this infectious optimism. She wasn't fake, she acknowledged challenges, but she always focused on solutions. Spending time with her shifted my perspective. Your environment shapes your mindset. Surround yourself with people who lift you up, who challenge you to grow, and be that person for others. Share positive ideas, celebrate small wins, and listen without judgment. It's like planting seeds in a garden. Over time, you'll see beauty grow.
So here's the thing. A positive mindset isn't something you're born with. It's something you build. day by day, choice by choice. Reflect on what's working, practice mindfulness, and choose who you let into your circle. Start small. Try journaling tonight or the 5-4-3-2-1 technique tomorrow. You've got the power to transform how you see the world. I'd love to hear from you. What's one step you're going to take to cultivate positivity? Drop it in the comments below and let's inspire each other. If this video spoke to you, hit that like button, subscribe, and ring the bell so we can keep this conversation going. Here's to building a life full of calm, growth, and positivity. I'll see you in the next one.